Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. My topic is kind of about the cigarettes, but first, I always come to school by bus. I was waiting for 11 bus on Douglas and 8th Street. There were some people who was smoking on the street. When I was standing beside of the bus stop, I can feel, I have a smell of smoke of the cigarette. It was disgusting, and I can't breathe very well because I suffer from asthma. You know asthma. I really want to keep them out, but as you know, I'm very nice and kind person, so I didn't do that. By the way, I think you guys already have experience the same as mine. So how did you feel when you guys were in this situation?
First, I try not to breathe and I try to escape from that area.
I always do like this face, like, and try to avoid.
Avoid, just avoid?
Yeah.
Yeah, in my case, sometimes it doesn't matter if it's a kind of huge space, but if it's on the bus, some cigarette smell, I try not to breathe so much or try to avoid them. Try to sit kind of
Away.
Yeah.
Yes. And also, I try to keep distance from them.
Have you ever tried to talk about them to them? Please throw it away or no, never.
Put out
Put out
your cigarette.
your cigarette. No.
I'm so kind.
Okay. So from now on, what I want to say is that we should cigarette be banned in public place. So I feel that smoking can be harmful, but I don't think it should be banned totally or completely, because most government they have a ban in all indoor public places, but I think it is not enough. So I think smoking in public place is should be banned totally, because second-hand smoke is much harmful in smoker. Do you know means a second-hand smoker? Actually, non-smokers are exposed by second-hand smoke from smoker without reason. So we kind of a victim. And the second-hand smoker smoke contains hundreds of toxic chemicals. It causes increased risk of death from lung cancer, heart disease, and other illnesses. Second-hand and female pregnant, female smokers have more miscarriage, kind of natural abortion during the pregnancies. Furthermore, if children live with a smoker, the children have a cold, ear infections, or chest problems such as asthma. And 80% of young people who smoke regularly continue to smoke as adults. I think it is a very big problem nowadays. Nearly half of smokers under 30, they are starting smoking by the age of 15 years old. Most children and teenagers starting smoking because they see adults smoking. That's why smokers have to smoke only in their private room, not public place. As you can see, this is a public smoking room. Actually, there are many countries nowadays, especially in this picture. if I have to smoke in that kind of cafe, I would rather quit just smoking. I don't want to smoke in that place. Yeah.
In the glass.
And there are there are a lot of cigarette butts on the ground. It's also caused the air, land, and water pollutions. I found very interesting statistics of source of debris from the internet. As you can see, percent of cigarettes are 31.40%. It is a main debris. Before I found this statistics, I didn't expect the death result because I think a cigarette debris it is just a small part or in our life, but it was totally wrong.
Oh, interesting.
Oh my God. Well, there are
So is that debris in the ocean or in the garbage dump or
In the
on the
land.
street?
everywhere, ocean and the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there are cigarettes contains 4,000 chemicals, and at least 400 chemicals are toxic. So it is very dangerous things. And the cigarette butts finally go to the lake and the rivers, and then unfortunately fishes and the birds they are eat cigarette butts and then die. Most of them die. The remaining butts left on the ground will approximately take 25 or 26 years to decompose. Sorry. And finally, it is caused global warming because the smoke from cigarettes also contains greenhouse gases, and the enormous quantity of smoke are released in the atmosphere every day. So it causes the global warming. To summarize, first, even non-smokers are affected by second-hand smoke. Second, most children and teenagers can be affected, can be learned easily to see adults smoking. Finally, smoking is caused air and land and water pollution and global warming. As a result, smoking restricts in public places not only reduce the second-hand smoke, but also discourage active smoking. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.